Hello, my name's Dr Dave and I'm here at Tonjewell Lake in Milton Keynes to introduce our messy adventure on water, wet and wild. Water is all around us in our environment, in our homes. We take it so much for granted, but it's really an amazing, wonderful stuff, a precious gift from God that we need to take care of. It's so simple. It's made up of 2 hydrogen atoms, the most common substance in the universe, and 1 oxygen atom, the gas that we need to breathe to give us energy. Yet you put those together and you get something that is absolutely amazing. We find it all over the universe, in deep space, in massive clouds of gas, in the icy moons around Jupiter, and of course it covers nearly 2/3 of our Earth's surface. Water so simple and yet so vital for life. Half your body is made up of water, and all life needs water to live. Sometimes it's a home for creatures as well, such as the birds that we saw on this lake earlier. Water so simple and yet so powerful, shaping the landscape as the glaciers carve away rocks to leave huge wide valleys, or rivers gradually eroding rock away to produce those steep sided valleys that we see in our mountains. Water so simple but so playful, comes in all kinds of different forms. Ice, all kinds of ice with different patterns and shapes. There's even ice on the lake here this morning. It's glistening on the branches of the trees too around me. I'm old enough to remember ice forming on the inside of windows in our homes before we had central heating and double glazing, amazing frost patterns. It was always lovely and great to walk at in the morning when you get up. And as liquid, we drink it, it quenches our thirst, and as a gas in our atmosphere, it warms our planet. And we can use it practically to power our machinery and our steam engines that we love to go and see in our heritage railways. Water, so simple, so powerful, and yet it can be very scary, can't it? When you're on a boat at sea in the middle of a storm, or maybe you've stood on a beach with a massive crashing waves coming in. Maybe it can seem a little bit scary. Or if you're in the water, perhaps you're a little bit scared of water and not very confident in it, a bit like me. And yet water can be so gentle and soothing too. It's lovely to be able to sit by this lake this morning in the stillness of it all. There's a peacefulness about it, and just to watch the creatures, the animals and the birds gliding over its surface or skidding on the ice as they came into land earlier on. It can be something that brings us peace and hope. Water, it's everywhere. We take it for granted, and yet it's precious and wonderful. And yet in many parts of the world it's hard to get. People have to walk miles to get water, and when they get there it's often dirty and muddy and not really fit for drink, but they still have to drink it because it's the only water that they have. Perhaps that's why Jesus, one day when he was sitting next to a well, he met a lady who'd come to get some water there, and he said to her, "The water you get from this well, after you drink it you'll be thirsty again. But the water I give you will be like a spring welling up within you to bring you amazing life, God's life-fulfilling life, which will go on forever." Water so simple, so powerful, so playful, so gentle, a little bit scary, a sign of God's life. I hope that you have a great time with your messy adventure, wet and wild. Hopefully you won't get too wet, maybe a little bit wild. And maybe you'll discover something about God's life. His gentle, powerful, life-giving, sometimes a little bit scary, but peace-giving life that comes through Jesus. Have a great adventure. See you soon.